Shall we talk title race?
Let's, yeah.
Liverpool, after the disappointment of their midweek defeat to Atalanta, can they bounce back?
Can they? So the Mail, Daily Mirror and Guardian all talking about the resilience and the fight back needed from these Liverpool players going into another Premier League weekend as they do go for that title. An interesting article in the Mail by Graham Souness says, forget about Europe. The only thing that will have Liverpool fans dancing in the streets is the league title. Interestingly enough, I'm not sure that would have been said before Thursday. I think they would have wanted to have won the Europa League before Thursday, but now obviously with that 3-goal deficit, it does look quite unlikely. And so I think what he's trying to say now is, they have to throw everything at the title. Whether Liverpool fans agree with that, I'm not sure. I'm not a Liverpool fan myself, but listen.
Well, Cass was saying that just a moment ago, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were saying of all the teams really in this title race, it's Liverpool that have to perhaps play their strongest side now, week in, week out, with the fact that right now, obviously, City and Arsenal are still in it, but are still in their Champions League ties as well.
Yeah, I think if Liverpool fans were in the Champions League, it's different from being in the Europa League. So I get what Graham's saying. Liverpool fans are desperate to get this title because of the long years without it.
Yeah.
Also, stopping City going 4 is a big thing, not only for Man United fans but for Liverpool fans. Their prestige and their history is being European Cup, which is the old Premier League. Liverpool won the most of any club in the Premier League. So, I think they've got to put this game on Thursday to bed very quickly. And Klopp's being open about this will be their driving force now.
Yeah.
That's a one-off performance in a game in the Europa League.
For sure. And one of the things that's consistent throughout all of these pieces is, and especially the one that Graham wrote, is how much of a motivator and man manager Klopp is, and that's what makes him so good. We all know he's an unbelievable football coach, but it's the way that he can galvanise his teams to put something like that to bed and so quickly go again and perform in the Premier League, which I think they'll all be in desperate need of.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate to know someone that works quite closely with Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool, and he has just spoken about what a great man he is. And he himself, the friend I know, is absolutely gutted, obviously, that he's leaving, like a lot of people would be, of course. But he was just saying, I don't know how I can work with anybody else in terms of a manager, because he is just so iconic and so brilliant at what he's been able to do within the club. And as you say, being that man manager as well is a massive, massive thing that he's been able to bring to Liverpool. And they've got to find the right person that can have that.
I'm always a little bit suspicious because not of what Klopp, but I think they know their man already.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do.
So what,
I'd be amazed.
Was Alonso never on the cards?
No. What I was going to say by that, Nat, if you knew in November that your guy was going, you would have spent a hell of a lot of work knowing who is the right appointment. If you don't know by April, which is nearly 6 months ago now, then there's something wrong somewhere. You must have an inkling who's... Well, look, they kept Klopp under wraps incredibly without anybody having any inkling at all about it via the press. No one had a clue that Klopp was leaving. If you've got 6 months to choose a manager, I would imagine they had to have had it nearly in place, but just have kept that under wraps as tight as they kept Klopp under wraps about him leaving.
Okay. Well, it seems as though right now it's Ruben Amorim that's been linked with replacing Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. That's one for us to monitor, of course, for you.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.